Imagine living a simple, peaceful life without debt or financial stress. Today, we're going to explore 29 frugal tips from the Amish community. Get ready to learn how to save money, live sustainably, and find joy in simplicity. Tip 1. Live within your means. The Amish know the importance of living within their means. They don't spend more than they can afford, and they avoid debt. We can learn from their example by creating a budget and sticking to it. Tip 2. Budgeting. Budgeting is key to financial freedom. The Amish likely use a simple, handwritten budget to track their income and expenses. We can do the same using a budgeting app or spreadsheet. Tip 3. Simple living. The Amish are experts at simple living. They focus on what's truly important and avoid unnecessary clutter and distractions. We can simplify our lives by decluttering, reducing screen time, and focusing on meaningful relationships. Tip 4. DIY skills. The Amish are skilled at fixing things themselves. We can learn from their example by developing our own DIY skills, such as cooking, gardening, and basic home repair. Tip 5. Homesteading. The Amish are experts at homesteading, growing their own food and raising animals. We can learn from their example by starting our own gardens, preserving food, and supporting local farmers. Tip 6. Buy in bulk. The Amish often buy in bulk to save money. We can do the same by purchasing items like rice, beans, and canned goods in bulk and splitting them with friends or family. Tip 7. Barter and trade. The Amish often barter and trade with each other. We can learn from their example by trading skills or services with friends or family, such as exchanging childcare for gardening help. Tip 8. Handmade gifts. The Amish often make handmade gifts for each other. We can learn from their example by making our own gifts, such as baked goods, crafts, or photo albums. Tip 9. Carpooling. The Amish often carpool with each other. We can learn from their example by carpooling with friends or family, reducing our carbon footprint and saving money on gas. Tip 10. Limit technology. The Amish are careful about their use of technology. We can learn from their example by limiting our screen time, avoiding unnecessary gadgets, and focusing on meaningful relationships. Tip 11. Cook at home. The Amish often cook at home using ingredients they've grown themselves. We can learn from their example by cooking at home, using fresh ingredients, and avoiding processed foods. Tip 12. Repurpose and recycle. The Amish are experts at repurposing and recycling. We can learn from their example by finding new uses for old items, composting, and reducing waste. Tip 13. Sustainable living. The Amish are committed to sustainable living. We can learn from their example by reducing our carbon footprint, using public transportation, and supporting renewable energy. Tip 14. Energy efficiency. The Amish are experts at energy efficiency. We can learn from their example by using energy-efficient appliances, turning off lights and electronics when not in use, and insulating our homes. Tip 15. No credit cards. The Amish avoid credit cards. We can learn from their example by avoiding credit card debt, using cash or debit cards instead, and paying off our balances in full each month. Tip 16. Handmade clothing. The Amish often make their own clothing. We can learn from their example by making our own clothes, repairing old clothes, or shopping secondhand. Tip 17. Collect rainwater. The Amish often collect rainwater for non-potable uses. We can learn from their example by installing rain barrels or cisterns to collect rainwater for watering plants or washing cars. Tip 18. Home remedies. The Amish often use home remedies for health issues. We can learn from their example by trying natural remedies before turning to pharmaceuticals. Tip 19. Community support. The Amish are committed to community support. We can learn from their example by volunteering, participating in neighborhood events, and supporting local businesses. Tip 20. Avoid overshopping. Don't buy things just because they're new or trendy. The Amish don't shop for fun. We often do, but it's not always necessary. This saves you money. Tip 21. Save for planned purchases. If you need something, save up for it instead of using credit. For example, save for blackout blinds instead of buying them on a credit card. Tip 22. Save unexpected money. Put any extra money you get, like a bonus, into savings. This builds your emergency fund and gives you more financial security. Tip 23. Live debt-free. Avoid debt as much as possible. Being debt-free gives you more freedom and opportunities. For example, you can invest in property if you have the cash. Tip 24. Use multi-purpose items. Buy things that can be used in many ways. Canning jars are a great example. Use them for storage, decoration, gifts, and more. Tip 25. Keep handwritten records. Write down your budget, expenses, and other important information. This helps you track your finances and plan better. Tip 26. Limit TV time. Reduce the amount of time you spend watching TV. Use that time for reading, hobbies, or spending time with family. Tip 27. Buy local. Support local businesses and farmers whenever possible. This helps your community and you may find better quality products. Tip 28. Continuously learn. Always be learning new things even after you finish school. Read books, watch documentaries, or take online courses. Tip 29. Maintain your belongings. Regularly maintain your car, home, and other possessions. This helps them last longer and saves you money on repairs in the long run. The Amish lifestyle, with its emphasis on self-sufficiency, community support, and simple living, offers valuable lessons for anyone seeking to save money and live frugally. By adopting some of their practices, we can significantly reduce our expenses and improve our financial well-being. One of the most striking aspects of Amish frugality is their focus on homegrown food. By cultivating their own gardens and raising livestock, they minimize reliance on expensive grocery stores. This not only reduces food costs, but also ensures access to fresh, nutritious produce. We can emulate this by growing our own herbs, vegetables, or even fruits, and by supporting local farmers' markets. The Amish also prioritize repairing and repurposing items rather than discarding them. They possess a deep respect for the value of labor and the resources invested in creating goods. This mindset encourages us to mend broken appliances, reupholster furniture, and find creative uses for discarded materials. By embracing a make, do, and mend philosophy, we can significantly reduce our consumption and save money on replacements. The Amish lifestyle, while vastly different from our own, offers valuable lessons in frugality. By embracing values like community, resourcefulness, and a focus on needs over wants, they demonstrate that a fulfilling life doesn't require excessive consumption. I hope this video has inspired you to find ways to simplify your own life and live more sustainably and economically. Remember, every small change can make a big difference. Share your own frugal tips in the comments below. Subscribe for more videos on simple living and sustainable practices.